Sins against the first commandment. In an earlier YouTube we spoke about the sins against faith. When we deny our faith, when our faith diminishes, then we have to recognize that the first commandment also is not being observed totally. Another practical way that faith is damaged is by atheism. Sad to say that there's a widespread presence of atheism throughout the world, in Europe, but even it's growing strongly in the United States. Many schools you cannot even mention the name God or bring symbols, thereby promoting the diffusion of non-belief, not believing in God. That's exactly what atheism is. Atheism is the denial of the existence of God. Vatican II, the document Gaudium et Spes, speaks about atheism. And there are two types of atheism. There is a dogmatic atheism, promoted by the Jewish Russian philosopher Karl Marx, that categorically denies that God does exist. Then there's another type of atheism, and it's called practical atheism. We all might be responsible for the spread of practical atheism, because that is when our lives fail to manifest the presence of God. In other words, we call ourselves Christians, we call ourselves Catholics, but we don't live up to that high call. Fulton Sheen once tells a story of the child atheist. This little boy approaches a man and says, "I don't believe in God." And the man says, "Why?" And the child says, "Well, if I reason it out this way, if a tree can produce another tree, if a dog can produce another dog, an elephant can produce another elephant, that I would think that Jesus would be able to produce other Jesuses, and I haven't seen any others in the world." You and me, we're called to be alter Christus. We're called to reflect Christ in our lives. And by giving into sin, we give in to bad example, and we block the image of Christ in the world in which we live. So let's reaffirm our faith by a deep prayer life, professing that we believe in Christ, in His church, but also let's live authentic lives.